Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of What's in Theaters, a show where we talk about movies, movie news, and do some trailer reactions. So, what we're going to react to is Will Smith's 10-year ban from the Academy. Title is, or headline is, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. Academy members react to Will Smith's Oscar ban. Now, I'm not going to be reading the entire thing. I'll be reading the first couple sentences from most, but not all of the quotes, because we'll be here for like 45 minutes and I want to spare you the agony of that. So, a couple sentences here and there. So, Carol Connor's music branch. He's not going to be able to present next year, and I think hooray for that. I don't think he should be allowed on the Academy stage. What he did on the world stage was unacceptable. 10 years is an important round number. I don't think it should have been 1 year or 5 year. 10 is appropriate, but I am glad he will not present next year after what he did. What if Chris had fallen down and hit his head? One guy is 140 pounds soaking wet, and the other guy played Muhammad Ali. Can you imagine what must have gone through Chris's mind at the moment? And I think he handled it with great dignity. Hell to the yes, he did. He took it, and he was like, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. And I don't know. Who here didn't think that Chris Rock should just like, nope, you're arrested for assault. I'm suing you. God, he should have just hit him in his pockets. You want to slap me in my face? I'm gonna slap your pockets. How about that? Slap that wallet. You embarrass me, I'm gonna punish you financially. Stephen Potter, Sound Branch. I have to say, I'm surprised at the Academy's formal response of a 10-year ban on Mr. Smith, which is harsher than I imagined it would be. 10 years is quite a long time. Oh, boo fucking who. 10 years is quite a long time, and it's possible this incident will mostly be forgotten before the term's concluded. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, what, in 2 months something else will happen, and 3 months after that, something else will happen, and then its importance will just go, boo. And then it's like, oh, Will Smith is back. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Gary Gleason, executive branches. The Academy dropped the ball by not taking action when it happened. I agree. This after the fact punishment is like the old saying, closing the barn door. Closing the barn door and too late and too little after the La La Land fiasco. I'm going to sneeze right now. Oh, that creeped up on me out of nowhere. After the La La Land fiasco, you would have thought they would have handled it better. Sad event for all concerned. Don Hahn, I think that's how you pronounce it. Don Hahn, producers branch. I hope it buys time for Mr. Smith to reflect and get help with the complicated issues that seems to haunt him. And we owe Chris Rock an honorary statue and some ibuprofen for holding it all together with humility. Harry Schreier, actors branch. If Will Smith or any other A-list actor had run on stage and simply pulled down his pants and defecated, I seriously doubt she'd be back on the stage in 10 years or ever. Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna try to blast through these because there's about like 30 of them, but I'm not gonna read all 30. Just kind of want to hit it so you guys can get a general idea. Like, oh, okay, so some people think you should have been gone forever. Some people think, 10 years too much, too little, whatever. Barry Morrow, writer's branch. As a believer in second chances, I want to see Mr. Smith host next year's telecast. Bullshit. Punishment should fit the crime. I'm sorry. As a believer in second chances, I want to see Mr. Smith host next year's telecast. That almost sounds like a reward, not a punishment. What? Mitchell Block documentary branch. The Board of Governors should have reviewed why David Rubin and or Don Hudson failed to have Will Smith immediately removed from the theater after he physically attacked one of the hosts. Their poor judgment demonstrated an inability to lead and be proactive under pressure and response to this behavior. I am deeply disappointed that the governors did not censor them. Man, could you imagine if Will Smith just got arrested? Just, oh, security, police, arrest this guy. Oh my God, could you imagine? Dick Gutterman, marketing / public relations branch. I'm sure it was a hard route decision. It won't alter Mr. Smith's career or remove his license to drive, but it will reinforce a standard of civility. It was probably too late, but the very matter of maintaining the dignity of the Academy was at stake. Well, yeah, because if you don't punish him, you're basically saying, we won't do anything. I mean, their hands were tied. They had to do something. But it wasn't so much like, okay, he slapped him, but then he slapped him and said, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. He said it twice. Like, that's when everyone kind of went, ooh, he just cursed. This is serious stuff. Next one, Chuck Braverman, documentary branch. As a longtime member, I am disturbed by many of the actions and moves at the Academy. The bigger issue than Will Smith is whether the Academy cares more about the value of the Oscars or the money from the network broadcast. Care more about the value of the Oscars. I don't know. I think inadvertently this slap will kind of bolster the ratings of next year's Oscars. Like, oh, is it going to become like some stupid WWE kind of like WrestleMania kind of nonsense? Who's going to get it next time? Who's going to get it now? Pat Boone, actors branch. Hey, come on, have some sympathy for a man who was already uptight about his potential award. Sing with a somewhat volatile but much loved wife who Chris, not really knowing how serious her condition was, joked about. I once had an uncomfortable incident with Andy Griffith at a big social occasion. He'd had too much to drink. I think my wife, Shirley, sitting at the table without me, was subjected to some rough language. When I heard about it, I was actually asked at Andy to apologize to her. Okay, there's a difference. Hey, I know you're making jokes, but can you like kind of be polite and not make jokes at my wife's expense? No, he just went up and straight up, have some sympathy for a man. Get the F out of here. And it's crazy because especially if you watch, I believe it's called Red Table Discussions. I think it's called Red Table Discussions, and there's clips of it where Jada Pinkett Smith will say admitted to cheating on Will Smith with one of her son's friends, basically saying, Will, you don't do it for me in the bedroom. And when the G.I. Jane joke was made and the camera panned to Jada and she like rolls her eyes, and even though Will Smith was laughing, and then he goes up and slaps Chris Rock. I'm sorry, you cheated on me. I am not protecting your honor. No, you want someone to go protect your honor? Because probably Jada gave him a look like, or a real man would go up and protect my honor, and then probably Will Smith was like, oh, well, I love her and she cheats on me, but I'll go protect my woman. I'd be like, nah, bitch, you cheated on me. You can have those guys that you're giving the bedroom fun time to. They can go protect your honor. I don't protect the honor of dishonest, disingenuous wives. Nope, sorry. You go protect yourself or have your late night lovers come and protect you. No. Because seriously, do you think Jada appreciated this? Do you think she got, oh, my man slapped Chris Rock, protecting my honor? She's probably just like, whatever. You still ain't getting no pussy. I don't know. My opinion. Stephen Geller, Writers Branch. What security measures is the Academy taking to ensure the safety of its audience and participants within any and all events held on its various premises? Should not those who have caused such disturbances be subjected to immediate civil and or criminal penalties? Hell to the yes. Hell to the yes. But Chris Rock didn't want to press charges. No one would have blamed him. No one would have blamed him. Beverly Walker Marketing / Public Relations Branch. Too much. Really. Given that he had already resigned and apologized elaborately, five years would have been sufficient. But there's an issue which, surprisingly to me, has been almost totally ignored, and that is the Academy's longstanding habit of hiring comedians, hosts, to march out and insult or make fun of the very people being celebrated. Well, he didn't make fun of Will Smith. He made fun of Jada, which is, probably Will Smith's +1. But this whole but he already resigned. That's basically the whole, you can't fire me, I quit. That's basically what that was. But moving forward, Stu Zackham, Marketing / Public Relations Branch. It was too little. Oh my. He should have been banned for life from reapplying or qualifying for a nomination for his arrogance and lack of sincerity in his apology. He should apologize face to face to Chris Rock, not done some tweet. Oh, do an internet apology from the comfort of my luxurious mansion. No, you go apologize to Chris Rock face to face, man to man. It showed a lot of remorse when he was dancing to it during his song at the Vanity Fair party. Another blown chance for the Academy leadership to show some. Lawrence Davis Folds, Producer Branch. These governors and the presenters, AMPAS, American Motion Academy Motion Pictures Association, some art sciences, something. Upper administration governed by inaction and reaction as once again evidenced by the gross mismanagement of the assault and battery that took place on the Oscars and its aftermath. Rabbi Marvin Hire. Sure, I'm butchering that. Documentary Branch. I've known Will Smith for a long time. He's done many good things for the Museum of. Wow, he's done many good things for the Museum of Tolerance, which Hire runs, whichever ones. But it was beyond the pale of the Academy. And it was beyond the pale, and the Academy did the right thing. Hey, break the rules, face the punishment. You want play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Especially after the slap, he strutted off that stage, slap, and he didn't just walk. He had that strut, protecting my woman. Oh yeah. John Van Vliet. Sorry if I butchered that. Assault is assault. If that had been any non-celebrity charging up on stage to strike a performer, they would have probably been arrested. Absolutely. Physically striking another performer went far beyond what would have been considered tolerable antics and should result in Mr. Smith being removed from the Academy completely. I honestly have no problem with that. I really don't. Diana Osana, Writers Branch, 10 years of not being able to attend the Oscars is silly. It's not even a true penalty. He embarrasses himself and his family. Physical violence should not be without recourse. Once again, should have. Come on, Chris Rock. Press those charges. That's a big one, and I don't want to read it. Oh, I'm going to I'm gonna butcher this name so you can read it on screen, but I'm not even gonna attempt it. I think it's too late, frankly. It would have been better had they escorted him out and someone else would have accepted for him. How sweet if Chris Rock had. That would have been pretty damn. That would have been a boss move. That would have been pretty damn funny. That would have been enough for me. I don't want the drama to continue. It does not benefit the image of the Academy. So it looks like a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of these, and I'm not going to read all of them, but you basically get the general overall consensus. Everyone's like, except for like one or two, there's like, 10 years is too much, or he was like, show sympathy, show remorse to that one guy who had his wife made jokes of. But there's a difference. You went to that comedian and said, hey, Paul, just my wife. You need to go up on stage and slap the hell out of that guy on national television. There's a difference. So, anyways, 10 years. Is it enough? Is it too little, too late? Do you think you should have got a lifetime ban, or do you think like maybe 3 years? I don't know. 10 years? That sounds good to me. I honestly don't. 10 years or a lifetime, I would have been fine either way. But anyways, comment down in the section below. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, you take it easy.